Alright guys, going out digging again, another Broke Blokes adventure. So this morning I'm up bright and early and had to pay for some parking, so I'm only going to be at this little spot, which is the same spot I was at in my last video, for just over an hour. I don't know, maybe I'll find some coins and I'll feed the meter if I'm doing well. But anyway, in the wet weather gear because it is a bit overcast. I've got the hat and the sunnies in the hope that the sun does come out in a little while, and we're going to get into it and try and not finish off this park, but just do a bit more while we've got the chance. Alright, we'll see you on the first hole. Okay, so you've seen a few of my videos by now. You would notice normally I am first hole, first coin. Today, screwed. Anyway, this is a good park, so I expect to get a little bit of trash, but let's get on to the next one. Okay, fellow detectorists, got another hole. Looks like today's digging adventure is brought to you by the number 8. Alright, let's get going. Alright, so I'm finally onto a coin. I didn't video the last couple, but I did get a couple of strange ones. So the other day when I was out here I found a sinker and I was like, I don't know what the hell that's doing here. Found that. That is a massive piece of lead with like a nail through the center of it. I don't know if it was an old sinker or something, but God knows how deep this creek must have been back in the day, but if it was that deep and it had fish in it, some big sinkers these guys are using. However, I'm finally onto my first coin. It's a decimal. Boom, hole there. There it is. $1 coin, and that's the old kangaroo design. So that's a bit of an old one. 1988, I think that says. So there you go. 88, 98. Let me have another look at that. 1988. There we go. Better look, a bit of focus. There we go. So, yep, first coin. Alright, let's get on to the next hole. Fill in that hole and we'll cruise along. Here we are, not far from the last dollar I found, probably about, I don't know, 5 metres. And got another one, another decimal. So we'll have. Boom, popped him out. He was just in the bottom there, so I just pulled it out and brought that one out. Nothing spectacular. No double line around the back. So, not the old mule dollar, 2016. Okie dokie. See if we can get an old one, hey? Alright. Okay, so it looks like I've got my first little bit older one for the day. I believe it's a 2-cent piece. Let's have a look. In the hole there. Yep, 2-cent piece. There we go. Alright. Let's see if we can get another one, eh? Alright, so I'm going to dig this one live because it's right next to the other 2-cent piece I found. So halfway there, I'll just pop him out. Probably can't see that. In fact, actually, I'm gonna bring you over here to show you this one. So I just popped that hole out, and if you look carefully, you can see right there, there's a little imprint. And if you look even closer, in the hole, bam, just popped out with it. $1 coin. So, another decimal, but they're around. I got 4 pre-decimal silvers here the other day, so I'm really hoping I get some more pre-decimals. I'm sort of scouting around the areas a bit further back from where I was. Anyway, fingers crossed, let's see. At least I've got lunch. Alright, so I've dug a fair few holes now, and a lot of stuff's just been junk. So unfortunately, well, I haven't recorded them all, but I did just get a little solid surface one here, and just didn't even need the big shovel, just hit him with the pin pointer, pick that up, bam, $1 coin right there. So that's one more spendy for the day. I'm halfway to buying a can of Coke. You beauty. Alright, let's get some more. Alright, I got a dead set, honest to goodness surface find. When I say surface find, I mean like this thing is sitting right on top. I almost passed it over thinking it was just a bottle top, but let's have a look at this. Just pop the shovel next to it. Right there. And that, look at that. Dead set straight away. Sterling silver, and that looks to be a locket. I might even see if I can open this one up. So let's just set ourselves up here for a second. Yep, it's got sterling silver, JAM. I can't read the other little markings on the bottom of that. It does have fine and silver. Sprays out, you beauty. There we go. So that's got some little markings on it there. See if we can get a close up. There we go. Now we're getting there. And I'm going to open it up. Might as well do it now. See what's in there. Alright, well, nothing to speak of inside it. If there was a photo, it's definitely worn away and gone by now. But silver sitting on the surface, and I guarantee you that's old. That's awesome. So, all right, not a pre-decimal coin yet, but I'm still finding silver. Alrighty, let's definitely go get some more. Right, so my alarm just went off that I set because I'm at paid parking here, but I got a couple of dollar coins. Let's go for another hour or so, shall we? I got $3 coins. Let's go for an hour and a half. Back at it. Alright, this is the most interesting thing I've dug all day, and thank God it's not real jewellery, because I zing the sugar out of this one. Alright, let's have a look. That little guy there just came out of this hole, and I can see where I whacked it. There's actually some bits I've left behind still on the side there. Some of it there, and that I obviously busted all off of this. Yeah, there's another little piece there. A couple more bits. Anyway, fortunately enough, it's only junk jewellery, thank goodness. But, that's cool. That'll go in the little treasure pile. Less the pieces that I broke off of it. Oh well, we're starting to pay off a few. Let's see what else we can get. Alright, so I've come out to one of these random little parks. It's just out in the middle of sort of an older area. It's only a small park, there's not much to it. And I've dug a couple of bottle tops, and then I dug this, and it's another overseas coin, Chinese maybe, I don't know. I'll show you. It's the hole. Here's the coin. It actually came out looking pretty good. See if I can get it in the sun a bit. Here we go. Get a focus on that. $10 somethings. Alright, well, that's another overseas one for me. Again, don't know what that's doing in Queensland here, but if anyone knows what that one is, looks like I think it's Chinese, but you know, if anyone knows, give us a shout out. Good on you. I don't believe this. I've just found another one, and to prove it, I'm going to show you the one that I got just before. That's it there. still got it in my hand. And down here, I've got another one. And look at this. That is exactly the same as that. So, go figure. I don't know what's going on here, but anyway, finding coins. Cool. Alrighty, time for another junk dump. Junk dump. Here it is. Yeah, got a few today. Fanta, you beauty, that's an oldie. Yep, they're all pretty old, but it's all junk. Anyway, once again, just cleaning up, throwing out all my rubbish. I'd take it home and show you at the end of the day, but honestly, I'd have a bag so full it would be ridiculous. So anyway, I just drop it when I can. Alright, see if we can get some more coins. Alright, so final park for the day. This is one that's just around the corner from my house. I've done this one a few times already, and I found a couple of pennies and a couple of $2 coins and things like that, but it's nice and close to where my wife works, and I'm picking her up this afternoon, so I figured I'd just do a quick smash around here for half an hour or so, see if I find anything else. So this is like park 4 today, so I'm really covering some ground, but I have found a few things, so I'm pretty happy with the day. Not a pre-decimal, unless those Chinese ones are pre-decimal. I'll have to look those up, I have no idea. Anyway, let's have a rip at this one. Yep, so 8 seconds in, and I've got myself a coin, $1. Well, there it is. Came right out in the plug, so I'll fill that one back in. And I've nailed a few today, so almost all decimals other than those Chinese coins, which I don't know what they are. Anyway, one more to the pocket. Let's go get some more, I suppose. Okay, so on to another one. Got $2. Well, there we go. Just came out. It was in the middle. I had to split that plug open, but it's another $2 for the day. So I'm doing alright on the decimals. I did have to put $3 in the parking meter at the first spot, but you know, should happen. Well, that happens. Anyway, so alright, let's get some more. Done it again. 3 steps from the $2 that I just pulled out. Another $2. This one's a bit cleaner. Looks like it's been dropped more recently. That's a 1999. It might have just sat in the soil a bit better, but anyway, punching out the decimals today, making a bit of spendables. Might grab a pie when I pick up the wife from work. Hey, lunch. All right, on to the next. All right, here's the wrap. So today was a pretty big day. I did a handful of parks and just did a bit of travel as well in the middle, you know, so just park to park to park, hitting up all the little ones around that I haven't done or haven't had a chance to do lately, and it kind of paid off in the end. I did actually manage to get a couple of silver items. One you saw was the locket. One you didn't see was one that I got right at the very end of the day, and I was kind of rushing to get in the car and go home and, well, go pick up my wife and go home. So look, I'm going to show you a couple now. I'll flip this around so we can see it in actual, you know, not reverse angled for a change. And I'm getting better at this camera stuff. Here we go. Alright. As per usual, we got the brown buggers. Couple of 1 cent pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 2 cent pieces today. Massive day on the 2 cent pieces. They were everywhere. Dollar coins. Alright, got 1, 2, 3 and $1/4 coins, plus the 3 that you would have seen me put in the parking meter earlier, which paid for my extra hour at the park, which was great. This little guy here, you can see him quite reasonably well. It's not that clean, but that is the Aboriginal design $1 coin. That little guy there, he's a 1988 version, I believe. Yep, 88. You can read that. Just a standard there. I think that was an 85. Yeah, 85. And then I got a Centenary of Federation $1 coin.
That one is a 2001 edition, and I got $0.25 that got well and truly sliced up by a lawnmower. That guy had nice sharp blades, bless him. So no date on that because it's the top left corner, so I can't see the rest of that. 2, 4, 6, $8 in $2 coins, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 in the parking meter and a quarter. The big kickers that I got today were, well, the interesting ones. So these 2 coins, and these I actually thought were Chinese coins. They're not. I researched them. They are 10 yen Japanese coins. Now, apparently, these little, I don't know, hieroglyphics, if you will, on the bottom, underneath the 10, are the dates that these were minted. Apparently there was like 1 billion of each of these minted, so they're not worth a pinch of poo. We did, however, come across a couple of good ones, and now I can put these back into the normal, well, reverse view, because it doesn't matter, they're pretty well the same backwards or forwards. This little brooch here, it's a junker. Thank God it's a junker. When I dug this thing out, I went, oh, no, it's gold, and then I realised it wasn't gold, it was junk, because I'd whacked it. And so I was disappointed it wasn't gold, but relieved that if it wasn't gold, I'd whacked it. So it's just crap jewelry, but that's a pretty big piece, to be honest. Okay, I did get another big chunk of lead. That is a huge chunk of lead, that thing. It's got like a nail in it, so again, not sure why I'm finding lead there. Found another piece of lead, this little round lead sort of unit. I don't know what that is. Can't tell whether it was, I don't think it's a sinker. I think it was like maybe a dress weight, or maybe a weight for something else. Anyway, pulled up what I thought was a bearing, but it doesn't spin, so it might be a bearing and it's just seized, or it just might be some sort of a little collet off of a, I don't know, gazebo or something of such. Silvers. Now I got a couple of silvers. So the pendant that I got, I showed you earlier, you'll see it's got that really nice design on the front there. On the back it does have some hallmarks. Focus. Alright, so I can't read the hallmarks, and you would have seen that in reverse just then, but it does say sterling silver, JAM, jam, whatever, and then it's got 3 little hallmarks underneath it. The bottom of all 3 of those hallmarks has been rubbed sort of off, so without a magnifying glass I'm not going to be able to pick up exactly what they are, and even if I did have one, because they're so badly rubbed off, I'm probably still not going to be able to totally pick it up. It looks like there was at some point a photo in there, which is faded out, so there's no chance of finding out who owns that as far as I'm concerned. That one's just going to be, I don't know, silver melt value. And then the very last silver that I found, the one that you guys didn't see because I didn't video it, was this little one here. Now this is my first like religious pendant thing. It looks to me like it may have been a child's pendant. It has been chewed up, and when I say chewed up, I don't mean like a lawnmower. I mean, I think this kid has been chewing on this thing seriously. So that's the front and the reverse side. They're both pretty well the same. I can sort of make out, if you look at it closely, the little halo over the person there. I think it's, pretty sure it's Jesus front and back. That one there is just going to be scrap silver melt value, and that one's going to go. But yeah, the the 10 yens. 2 10 yens. How crazy is that? I was not expecting to pick up those. Now, if you can, I don't know, if you can read Japanese and you can read it in reverse, please let me know what years these are. That one's a bit easier to read than this one. Let me have a look, see if we can get a focus on that. So if anybody can read Japanese backwards and they know what those years are, please feel free to tell me what they are. I had a great day's digging. I'm going to get out and do some more. The drone is not going to be too far off being repaired, which is a great thing because I'm keen to play with it again. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I'll see you on the next one, guys. Thanks for watching.